unbeaten in the NFL.
We're faced with a loss now, so we get an opportunity to smile in the face of it.
It's been fun to watch Josh grow as a leader on our football team.
Touchdown, Bills! Are you kidding me?
We don't want anything to take our focus away from the task at hand, and that is winning the division.
I'd like to consider us a great team. We'll just have to see how we react/bounce back.
You are watching NFL Live. Isn't our desk snazzy? We like to show that off sometimes. Steelers and Bills, a really interesting one in Week 14. Marcus, the Steelers coming off a big loss to the Washington football team. The Bills trending in a really positive direction. As you shimmy your shoulders, who needs this one more?
It's the damn Steelers, and I know Ryan Clark is not going to like that. But listen, y'all, this is an 11-1 football team who's found ways to win, has success, but we talked about the non-explosive offense. And I think the Steelers need to try to figure out some other ways that they can get it going offensively. I like the wide receivers. I like Big Ben. I like what this team is doing. But as I mentioned earlier, I think they need some type of threat in the run game in order to make themselves whole offensively. Like Mina, I'm going to let you talk about it. I'm trying not to steal your thunder. But when you look at the explosiveness of this offense is the issue. And when you look at the opponents that they're going to have to play, the Steelers they beat a lot of teams at 500 or under, right? So they have the same type of wins that the Buffalo Bills have. But I believe Buffalo understands who they are a bit more than the Pittsburgh Steelers does offensively. So I'm waiting to see if there's anything different that Big Ben, this offense, can do with Pittsburgh to make them more dangerous than they are right now.
Marcus, I actually agree with you about the Steelers in the run game. Now, I don't think that's true of every team. The Bills don't run the ball well either. The Bills don't run the ball well, but they don't need to because they pass the ball so efficiently. Defenses have picked up on the fact that the Steelers both can't run the ball and they're not going to really beat you over the top. So they've been playing press man coverage against them and challenging Ben to go deep, and he hasn't been able to do so. To me, this game rests on the very broad shoulders of Cameron Hayward and TJ Watt because that defense is missing people, and they need to get pressure on Josh Allen to have a chance in this thing. Because we saw last week against San Francisco, earlier this week against San Francisco, what it looks like when you don't pressure Josh Allen. Ugh. Look, when he's not pressured, he has the best completion percentage in the NFL, 78%. When he is pressured, that drops to 52%. Pittsburgh needs to not only disrupt him, but contain him. They can do that, but they're going to be challenged with the players they're missing on defense.
Go, Ryan!
Ryan, man. Switch it up on me. Oh, yes, my turn. Hey, I think Mina hit it right on the head, though. Pittsburgh have to have pressure. They have to find a way to turn the ball over. When you don't turn Josh Allen over, he makes it work. Like Josh Allen bakes you. He cooks you. He's a dude that can get inside and out the pocket. I've seen him outrun cornerbacks to the pylon to score touchdowns. You've also seen him get out the pocket, create plays down the field. Rolling to his right and throwing to his right, he's one of the best in the NFL. And so you got to force turnovers. Go back to the Arizona Cardinals game. The reason you have the Hail Murray is because he has 2 second-half interceptions. He also tried to throw 2 in the first half that Patrick Peterson dropped. Also, go back to the Los Angeles Chargers. You know why we know Anthony Lynn didn't coach well? Because Josh Allen fumbled balls, Josh Allen threw interceptions, and gave the Chargers opportunities to win that they just ain't won. And so if the Pittsburgh Steelers don't get pressured, Mina has it right. If it's not TJ Watt, if it's not Cam Hayward, if Minkah Fitzpatrick doesn't come up with the play, this could get ugly for the Pittsburgh Steelers because when Josh Allen has time, when this offense can function and move the way that it wants to, they are impossible to stop. The dude has a cannon for an arm, he's extremely athletic, and he is tough as nails. And so the Pittsburgh Steelers better come to play because if not, they'll find themselves not only in a fight to get the number 1 overall seed, but in a fight for seeding, period. And you could be scared that they might lose a first-round playoff game after going 11-0, and that's no good.
Yeah, that's crazy. Seeding's so important, especially this year and in this division. Let's talk about picking this one, and we really cranked up the drama here because Ryan Clark might be doing something crazy. But we're going to go to Marcus Spears first, and he's going to tell us who he's picking.
I'm taking the Buffalo Bills. I think this team, like I just said, knows more about themselves. Y'all see, I'm talking fast because it makes you sound more intelligent. Look, Josh Allen is playing really well, and I don't know if Pittsburgh is as explosive enough offensively if they have to keep up. Now, I wouldn't say keep up if Devin Bush was playing and Bud Dupree was playing and Hayden was playing. Spillane is injured too, and I believe this game is going to turn into a scoring situation, and I give Josh Allen the nod on that because he's been able to do it all season long.
Man, you know what? All of the football and all of the film says, RC, just take the Bills. But this ain't doing it yet, Marcus. This is not doing it. We had to watch the Cowboys get beat down for 10 weeks before you accepted that they weren't who they thought they was going to be. And I'm not accepting it yet. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike T, the standard is the standard. The next man's freaking up. They had below the line play last week, and they playing against nameless gray faces this week. I just gave you a complete Mike T cliche answer, and that's why they gonna win.
Homer mode, go Mina.
Picking with your heart and not your head. I respect it. So I know I look like a Steelers fan. This is resembles the ugliest jersey in the NFL, those bumblebee ones.
Come on, Mina.
But I'm going with the Bills.
Hey, who's cold?
That offense is legitimate, and like Marcus said, the Steelers are just missing too many players on defense. I might pick differently if they weren't missing the players they are, but reality is reality, and that Buffalo passing attack is terrifying.
All right, so Mina's wearing a Steelers uniform. I'm apparently wearing some sort of Eagles colors today. I'm going with the Bills in this one, and I think it's because they're going to ride this hot hand of Josh Allen. He's looked great as of late. So that means Ryan Clark's the only one here picking the Steelers. If he's right, we'll give him his flowers next week on NFL Live Casual Fridays. Let's get to an injury report with Field Yates. All the latest injury news around the league, starting with the Giants team in the NFC East. We're doing a real slow move here because Field Yates is up in the balcony. You see Field all the way up there by himself. He looks great. Hey, will the Giants get their quarterback back?
Yeah, this is one of those times where I can literally say it's lonely at the top. Normally I'm not at the top in terms of standings of life or anything, Laura. But yeah, the Giants are at the top of the standings right now in the NFC East. And it sounds like there's a chance they'll have their quarterback on Sunday, by the way. Daniel Jones, we know, missed last week after a hamstring injury suffered 2 Sundays ago. This is one of those injuries, Laura, where I don't think the concern is just about being able to start the game. It's being able to finish the game as well. As we know, Daniel Jones, a pretty mobile quarterback, a guy who has been turnover-free of late as well. Josh Jacobs, Raiders running back, sounds like he's got a good chance to play on Sunday as well. He's been limited in practice both Thursday and Friday of this week, officially questionable, missed last week. I do get the sense, though, that Jacobs will be good to go. Good news for the fantasy football playoffs, which will start this week. And then on the other side of the coin here, Julio Jones, he is officially out for the Atlanta Falcons with a hamstring issue. Julio's been bothered by some sort of knick-knack injuries throughout the year, Laura. And with the Falcons, while Calvin Ridley has stepped up and been brilliant in his absence and when he's been on the field, they're going to need more from guys like Russell Gage or Christian Blake. In Atlanta, rarely offense is the problem. Seems like defense tends to be what holds them back. Big game on Sunday for them against the Chargers.
Field, how's the weather up there? You're so far away.
A little balmy.
Yeah, you're real close to the lights up there. It's great to see you.